Hi, it's Christy. This week, I'd like to talk a little bit more about influencers, or what I call influencers. These are the people that teach us about love. From the time we're teeny tiny, we are observing our parents, our guardians, our grandparents, our aunts and uncles, our older siblings, or maybe older cousins. We're watching how they are in their intimate relationships. And we sort of soak this up. It becomes part of what helps us to understand what relationships are. And sometimes that's healthy examples, and sometimes it's unhealthy examples. I think I shared with you in my last video that growing up, I had a dad who was really possessive and really jealous, and he cheated. And but he was also very loving, and was also had a really fun relationship with my mom. They worked out together. They went skiing together. They ran together. They loved to sing. So I got to see both. I got to see some things that were unhealthy, but they sort of became my normal and my familiar. And then I also got to see some things that were positive. And so what we want to be starting to be curious about this week is, who are your influencers? Who or what taught you about relationships? And let's be a little bit more specific. Let's peel back the layers and try to understand what these people have taught you. So influencers teach us communication, actually how we communicate with each other. You might have somebody in your life that communicates in a really sort of loud, aggressive way, and that's how you've learned how to communicate. Feelings, how you express your feelings is something that we learn is influenced by the people around us as we're growing up. How you resolve an argument, right? Watching those people in your life, how they argue, that's also something that influences your ideas about relationships. So that when you get to be, 13, 14, 15, when you start having relationships, you're going to get to take all of that experience that you got with all of these different influencers with you. What's exciting is that you get to decide what you take with you, and then what you decide that you might like to do a little bit differently. And so one of the things, or one of the challenges that I would say for this week is, be curious. What did you learn from your parents, watching your parents grow up? Watching your parents as you were growing up be in relationship with each other. How did they communicate? How did they express feelings? How did they show romance? How did they flirt? How did they resolve arguments? So you get to decide, what are you going to take with you? What are the qualities that you want to take with you into your relationships? And then what are the things that you'd like to do a little bit differently from what you got from your influencers? So continue to lean into this conversation. That's it for this week. Bye for now.